Hello everyone, this is Muhammad Jarar and today I'm going to tell you about physical and chemical changes. So today we will learn about physical and chemical changes. So let's start. Let's start by the things that we will learn in this video. We will learn about physical change, chemical change, Earth's atmosphere and the gas oxygen. A change in which no new substances are formed is called a physical or reversible change. A physical change is usually reversible and the state, shape or the size of a product or an element can change, but its element cannot be changed. For example, over here it is wood, it cannot be converted into metal after we cut into logs or planks. Well, yes, we can make a bed, we can make a sofa, we can make a study table or anything from it. And then breaking of an egg. When we break an egg, its weight remains the same, and that's the same egg. It does not change until we don't cook it. So over here, breaking of a glass. When we break a glass, its state and size will change. Its particles or its its broken parts will not will be away from each other, but it will remain a glass. So melting of water and freezing of water and boiling of water are also known as physical change. When we melt water from ice, it's also a physical change. Ice also remains water, and over here it's also water, and over here when we boil water, it converts into water vapor. So a crushed can, when we crush a can, it remains same, but its shape just change. It's same. It's a can. A change in which new substances or elements are formed is called a chemical change. Over there, in a chemical change, the substance fully changes. For example, if we bake a cake, we cannot convert or extract the elements baked. We bake cake from flour, from from milk, and we put colors in it, we put candies in it, many things, but we cannot extract those things back. So the same way is the burning of wood. When we burn wood, it gives ashes or coal, but we cannot convert it back to wood. And over here, the tarnishing of silver. So silver can be polished back. That's why everything usually irreversible change. So many, it's a chemical change. It changes, but even then it cannot be changed into its original state. It will just be the same. For example, look at the tarnished silver. So the same as with the rusting of iron. Look at the rusted nails of iron. This is also a chemical change. Now I'm going to tell you about the gases present in the Earth's atmosphere. So 78.08% of the clean air or the world's atmosphere is made up of nitrogen, and 21% is oxygen, almost 1% or 0.93% is argon, and 0.04% is carbon dioxide, and the trace amounts of other gases are in points like in 0.001 or something. So they are very low to be detected. So these are the main gases present in the Earth's atmosphere. So now, oxygen, the gas which is essential for life on Earth. It's a colorless, odorless or tasteless gas. It makes up about 21% of the Earth's atmosphere and plays a critical role in many biological and chemical processes like making fire. When we make fire, if there isn't oxygen, then we can't make fire. And the oxygen mostly comes from plants or trees. So we should always not cut the plants or break the plants, as they provide oxygen, which is essential for life on Earth. So when silver tarnishes, as I told you in the chemical changes, when silver tarnishes, oxygen is needed as the silver reacts with the oxygen and moisture. And when iron rusts, iron is also it just attracts or it mixes up with oxygen and moisture. Moisture can be in water. Thank you very much for watching my video, and if you want to see more videos of mine like the clean environment one or your sense organs or also money matters and solar system, then click on these videos. Thank you.